If it's thick enough, frost can sometimes look like snow, but in order to get frost to occur, you have to have moisture and also the temperature has to be at or below freezing. And you're looking at the temperature at the ground, and keep in mind the air temperature is located above the ground. So let's say the temperature above the ground is anywhere between 35 to 37, but at the surface, at the ground, it's somewhere between 30 to 32. In that case, you could still get frost. So it's all about the temperature at the ground. Now during the day we're going to warm up because of the sun. Let's say highs during the day are above freezing, but then at night we're going to cool down, and that heat that we gather during the day is going to escape right back up into the atmosphere. And as we cool, eventually it's going to meet up with the dew point. And if that dew point is at or below freezing, then you can get frost to occur. But let's say the temperature is above freezing when that happens, and when they meet, then you're going to get dew. With both of them, you're going to have condensation. The difference is the fact that with one, the temperature is below freezing, at or below freezing. With the other, it's above 32. So the temperature plays a big role. And usually you're going to see frost first occur on grassy areas or on your windshield, on rooftops, and it's going to be second, or it's going to have a tougher time collecting on the pavement, just because during the day it's so much warmer on the pavement because it absorbs more heat. With both of them, though, during the day, they're going to get cooler at night. It's just going to be easier for it to be cold enough here on the grass opposed to the pavement. So you're more likely to get frost to occur on the grass as well as rooftops, your windshield on your car, opposed to the pavement. Doesn't mean it can't happen, but it will be tougher to do so. Now there are different kinds of frost as well. You can have frozen dew, where initially it's warm enough to have dew, and then let's say a cold front moves through and all those little dew droplets then freeze, and that'll look more clear in nature. But let's say it goes automatically from water vapor to being frozen and solid, and that would be depositional frost. You can also call it hoarfrost, and there also is a difference between hoarfrost and rime ice. Rime ice usually happens with freezing fog, and if it's thick enough, it can actually look like snow, and it can be very pretty. So let's say during the day we warm up here, but it's still very cold. The air temperature is only 21 degrees outside. At night we're going to continue to cool down here, and the air temperature just above the surface is pretty cold, and it continues to cool down here. And the temperature when moisture forms is only 4 degrees. So that tells you it's pretty cold, and it's cold enough for frost, or in some cases to even get rime ice if you have freezing fog. So the cold air at the ground here, it's going to force some moisture onto the ground, and it's different from common frost or where you have frozen dew, where you have dew droplets and then it just freezes. With hoarfrost, what happens is it goes automatically from water vapor or gaseous state and then all the way into what we have as ice or solid. So it happens instantaneously. Now you can also get what's called rime ice to form, and this usually forms with freezing fog. This is a little bit different. Basically, you're trying to get a cloud to form very close to the surface here. With that, you also need some moisture, and for freezing fog, the temperature has to be below freezing when that occurs. So you have a thin layer of moisture underneath some drier air, and the air rises from the surface and it passes quickly through that moist layer. It's able to condense here, and it also is cold enough to where it's going to freeze. So the moist layer does not absorb much heat, and the air near the surface cools quicker. And then what you get here is actually, as the moisture rises, water turns into vapor and it freezes on contact with any surface below freezing. And this is called rime ice, and this can look really pretty as well, and it too can look like snow.